But yeah, what about you?
Dreams, goals.
How do you break it down? Like, okay, you have I have a dream to do X, Y, Z. What do you do?
Dude, I seek advice from a lot of people. I don't know if it's benefited me. Not because it's bad advice, but maybe I'm bad at taking advice. I'd like to be my worst critic, you know? But I do. I think it's a good characteristic to have where I'm always seeking advice because I doubt my know-how or like where I know what I want to do or whatever. But the question is, when they give me that advice, what am I going to do? So I sought a lot of advice when it comes to like, okay, career, when it comes to entrepreneurship, business, like all of that advice. And then the question was, now what am I going to do? And a lot of the advice was around, believe it or not, like SMART goals. You heard of SMART goals?
No.
Like the what do they call it? The acronym SMART. So like specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anything that you want in life, use SMART goals to achieve it. So for example, let's say at one point you wanted to get fit, right? No. What?
I was like, at one point you was trying, but so looks like you go.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to be nice, and I'm still just over here trying to.
That's good.
that was
such a stray, but all right, that's cool.
completely unintended.
Yeah, all right, we'll argue about that later.
So no, but
at one point you cared about yourself. Yeah, when that stop? When that stop? That's wild.
No, but for real, give me an example. Like if I asked you, for example, what would you tell me? Like if you want to get fit, what would be a goal?
Count calories, days in the gym, certain workouts, and then like you measure it, per weight or if
No, but like let's say, okay, I'll give you an example. Just because, just not to go back and forth, is someone, for example, could say, I want to lose weight, but is that specific enough? No.
Yeah.
They need to say, I'm trying to lose 10 pounds of fat, or I'm trying to gain 10 pounds of muscle. So be specific. When you're saying you want to get fit, be specific about what it is, right?
Yeah.
I want to be fit. That might mean I want to be able to run 5 miles in under X amount of time, right?
Yeah.
So whatever it is that you have as a goal, be specific about it, right? Because then it actually makes it easier to attain. And then you make it measurable. So like you said, counting calories, this, that, you can stand on a scale. It's not like this arbitrary thing, right? And then
I like that.
Yeah, and then attainable. Attainable means like, don't tell me you want to lose 50 pounds in a month.
Yeah.
Attainable and realistic are kind of like hand in hand, right? Because realistic is also you can't lose 50 pounds in a month. Attainable is saying like, okay, this is something that I get to. And so yeah, attainable, realistic, I'll just put them together, I guess. And then time bound. Give it a time. So say, okay, let's say in the beginning.
Open-ended, like I'm going to do this in a year.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's kind of what I tried to do. But it's very difficult, man, because just life throws curveballs left and right. And if there's anything I learned in life, it's like 100% plan as best as you can to a certain amount. Don't over plan. Because if you overanalyze and you plan for the next 2 months, and then finally you start, and then some curveball comes and all of a sudden that plan goes to waste. Yeah. It's like plan, but just be reasonable in your time planning. Like, just a day, 2 days, 3 days of planning, and then just start executing. And before you know it, the plan's going to start to change because things you didn't take into account start to happen.
I like the measurable idea. Like, yeah, don't come out and just be like, yeah, I'm going to do in this fat goal.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I want to be Hafiz Quran. Great. How are you going to get there?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I used to feel this way too. Like instead of having like these big goals, I'd prefer like smaller milestones.
Yeah.
And they feel better, but also like the to-do list situation. Like if my to-do list looks like make my business profitable, that's going to stay on my to-do list for the next 5 years.
Facts.
And then you feel like year 1, year 2, I haven't done anything.
That's true.
But if you like cut it all the way down to like the bare bones things, like, okay, today I'm researching websites and the best businesses around me in my niche or whatever. And I'm going to research and figure out the things that work for them so I can put it towards my own. That's the only thing I'm working on today or this week.
Yeah.
Right. And you need that. You're not that feeling of like striking off something on the list. 100%. Sometimes I'd be putting stuff on there that I already did just so I could strike it. I did that on slow days. I might put brush teeth on there. You know what I'm saying? And then I might say with mouthwash. You know what I'm saying? Like I might do small stuff so that when I look back, I'd be like, boy, I brushed my teeth today. You know
a productive day.
Yeah, I might break that all the way down. Brushed 32 teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like